The truth about where B0brisky stayed during that 6 months where he was incarcerated, where he was sentenced to 6 months in Kirikiri, has come out. The Baale of Kirikiri town, Babalola Shabi, in a press conference, town hall meeting organized by the police towards their police week event, came out to bring out a shocking revelation. If you recall very well, you discovered that even the panel set up by National Assembly, they went around and later came to the conclusion that B0brisky was given a preferential treatment in the Kirikiri facility. But this very man proved them wrong and said no, B0brisky was never in Kirikiri facility. Instead, some corrupt prison officers gave him an apartment outside the facility, and B0brisky paid a whooping of 35 million naira. And in the process of B0brisky taking into custody, he smuggled about ATM cards alongside with him. Now, when the issue came up, him as a man who was being known or also known as Shabi No Nonsense, Baale, the head of Kirikiri town, who so much believed in rule of law and justice, did his own findings outside a panel that was set up by the National Assembly, that in the end, he discovered that B0brisky used the neighborhood, all the ATMs operators in that neighborhood, to withdraw and transfer 35 million naira. And in the process, he invited all of them and invited DSS and EFCC. When those ones came in, they swing into action. Later, they discovered the amount so far. B0brisky withdrew and transferred. And some of those officers that was also aiding and abetting has been suspended. And the house they placed B0brisky has been demolished. Now, in all of this is another new twist that right from day one, VDM has been saying, because that voice note which everybody has been trying to separate themselves from, that as a result of that, VDM is being dragged to different courts in the name of my name was mentioned. You now begin to see that those voice notes were nothing but truth. Now, if federal government can set up a committee to look into it properly the way it should be, later they now came to the conclusion that he was in that facility. And the man from outside used his own magnanimity, his own leadership quality to do another thorough investigation, which now indicated that B0brisky spent so much amount of money, smuggled 8 ATM cards into that facility. He now discover all of this. Don't you think if any crime happens in your neighborhood, there's need to give that police, security agencies, that helping hands that will unravel that which they want to know and make sure that whoever that is guilty should face the law the way it should be. Now, let's assume that this man never in any way, it's none of my business. Even if I'm the head of Kirikiri town, I'm the Baale, and the case did not in any way involve him, and he decided to stay aloof, don't you think the case would have been swept under the carpet? Now, I want to advise people out there, anytime you see something, say it. And there's every possibility that even the security agencies might not even know it's all. But with you giving them rightful information, there's no way they will not remain victorious. Now, I want to crave the indulgence of the National Assembly, the committee set up. In all of this, are you guys saying you did not know about this thorough investigation going on all this while? And that begin to make sense to me why B0brisky was running helter-skelter, looking for a way to escape by all means, saying that there's no time he will come back to Nigeria. Nigeria government, I want to beg everybody out there, if we must grow as a nation, like this Baale of Kirikiri did, we must be there to make sure that we perform our functions well. And if all our various leaders in different communities are coming out with this useful information regarding what is happening in our neighborhood, calling the security agencies to it, making sure that you never aid and abet in criminal activities. Do it like that, no way criminal activities will thrive in our society. Kudos to Baale of Kirikiri. Please share Follow the page. Thank you as you do so.